wanted to do an update review on the myrmidon Bogu set from Kendo Star, and it got me thinking, what does a Bogu set need to have in order to be useful in any Kendo occasion? Maybe you don't need another Bogu set besides the one you use for practice, or maybe you don't want to buy one, or maybe somebody doesn't want you to buy an extra one. That being said, what would be a good Bogu set that you can use for every Kendo occasion? That's the plan that I have for this video today, and see how that criteria compares to the myrmidon Bogu set. And of course, I'm gonna tell you how it's holding up after using it for, I think, 6 months already. I think that a good Bogu set that you can use in all occasions have to meet 3 specific criteria. The first one is comfort. When I talk about comfort, I don't mean only on the fit, but also on how protective it is. If you're going to have a Bogu set that you're gonna use regularly in practice, you want something that's going to protect you against hard hits. A lot of times we go through a lot of repetition in the same spot, especially if you're starting up. You want to make sure that you're very well protected in those sensitive areas. Of course, finding the perfect fit is also essential because you want to make sure a couple things happen. First, that you can grip your shiai properly. Second, that the monomi fits right in front of your eyes. And normally these are the 2 main things that I have an issue with when I buy stock Bogu. I think that for the myrmidon set, Andy's team did a great job on matching my measurements to the Bogu set. And when it comes to the protection, I think that this Bogu set excels on this criteria because it has extra padding, but also the stitching gives you extra protection, making it also light. By the way, if you're interested in getting this Bogu set or anything from Kendo Star, Andy Fisher extended a 10% discount for the channel. So all you have to do is just put the code KendoTips in the website and you're gonna get a 10% off on your purchase. And if you haven't, please take a second, help the channel by hitting the like button. And if you would like to keep getting more Kendo content your way, make sure that you're subscribed to the channel. Another criteria that is very important to pay attention if you're looking for a Bogu set that is going to be useful on every Kendo occasion is durability. When I mean durability, it's not only about how long the set is going to last, but also how is it going to look and how much protection it's going to give you through the time you use it. Durability comes from the materials and how those materials are put together. So you want to be paying attention when you're looking for a durable Bogu at how is the stitching done, the materials are being used, and the reinforcements too. For example, the kote, if they're orisashi, they're not going to be as durable as if they had leather on the tama, or also the reinforcements on the edge of the mendare or the kare. So you want to pay attention to these things if you want to look for a Bogu that's going to be durable. I already made a video on the myrmidon set, on the stitching, the materials, and so on. I'll leave it at the end if you want to go watch it. I think that 6 months is not enough time for me to give you a full opinion on the durability, so I'll probably do another review in some time. I do have to say this, I've been using this Bogu set in every practice since I got it. The only thing I rotate are the kotes, just because I like my kotes to dry before the practice, and of course there's going to be a big impact on the durability of the set. Third criteria is ease of use. Now, when I say ease of use, I mean how comfortable do you feel to do your own Kendo with this Bogu set. You want a Bogu set that is versatile and allows you to participate in different types of training sessions, as well as performing well in shiai and looking good for your test. And I think the Bogu piece that will cause the most trouble are the kote. Normally for a competition kote, you want something that is very light, that is very flexible, a lot of times orisashi, and it allows you to get a good grip on the sword. Comparing that to the myrmidon Bogu set, I would say that the myrmidon is not my preferred Bogu set for competition, but it doesn't do a bad job. The kotes are a little bit heavier than an orisashi style of kote. They're still very flexible, but for example, this kote are made to order, made to my size, so I feel that they give me a better grip on my shinai than the myrmidon set does. This is something that you're gonna have to compromise when it comes to getting a Bogu set that's stock, number 1. And number 2, if you're looking for something that's extra protective, it is going to be heavier, and maybe especially for the durability, you don't want something that's orisashi. That being said, because of the stitching, the Bogu set is not heavy. The men specifically has a great balance with the mengane, and it feels very light while also giving you good protection. Now, when I first got the Bogu set, it was very tight on the palms. It was very tight on the tip of my fingers for the kote, and it took a little while for it to adjust. If you're going to be using this set for competitions, for example, I wouldn't recommend to use it right after you got it. You might want to use it for about 3 to 4 months before you're ready comfortable with it, and you can take it to any competition. If you're looking to get one Bogu set, and I think this is a general recommendation, I would recommend you to get a pair of kote that are for competition specifically, and I think that will be a great balance to have one Bogu set and an extra pair of kote in order for you to be able to do every kendo occasion you want. So the myrmidon set is definitely a good Bogu to consider if you're looking for a set that is gonna cover all the needs in different kendo occasions. If you wanna know more about the myrmidon Bogu set, you might wanna check out this video I made of the first review of the Bogu. And if you haven't, please take a second to make sure that you're subscribed to the channel. If you found some value in this video, please hit the like button and share this with someone you want their kendo to improve. Thank you very much for watching.